thanks for coming by. Welcome to another episode of SMZ, Social Media Zone, the highlights of everything social for the week. Ready to start right away with Connie. Connie, what did you see this week?
Alright, so this week on Mashable.com I found a cute little quiz, and the question is, should you accept your parents' Facebook friend requests? So it's got a bunch of different questions that you answer, and then if you go to yes, it takes you to other questions. So the first question is, do you live at home? And then it goes on to, do you like your parents? And then it goes on to, do you care if your parents like everything you do? So it's pretty cute, and then at the end you find out whether or not you should friend them or just maybe ignore their friend request.
And what's the concerns they have around that?
I don't know, I have my mom and dad on Facebook, and they have like awkward pictures of themselves. Like they don't know how to like set up their profile pictures, so my mom's face is like right in the picture. So I guess they just don't really know how to use it very well. And whether
I have my dad
know
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
everything about you, I guess. You have your dad on Facebook?
Yeah, but I blocked the privacy settings, so he can't see any of my photos or any of my status updates.
Oh, really?
Sorry, Dad.
So it's a trust thing, is it?
No, I just don't want him to see some photos because, I don't know, it's weird.
But you know what, though? I think that's one of the things, though, that, you know, again, family members getting involved. I'm on a couple of our family members, and a couple of times there's been things on there that I've kind of, like, taken them aside and said, like, you gotta be careful. Like, the world's seen this, right? We talk about this all the time. You know, you go to hire somebody, you go on their Facebook status, and if one of, you know, someone's having a beer, drinking on the photos, like, I think you gotta be really careful. I'm not sure that if I was 17, I would want my parents, no, I would have refused them. I would have said, me. Because I didn't tell them anything.
Yeah, you know, I figured, like, I set up my mom's Facebook page, so I mean, I don't care. I don't say anything.
Would you have wanted her on your Facebook if you were
25. Leanne, at 25, you're a little older now, so I think that's a little bit.
I'm more mature.
More mature.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And she doesn't know how to use it anyway.
Oh, it's a beautiful.
She gets offended when people she doesn't know send her a friend request. She says, why do these people want to be my friends? That's the whole idea. It's
like,
social networking.
My mom doesn't know how to use it properly either. Like, she'll write on her own wall for somebody else's birthday. So then that gets a little bit awkward. So that's where you have to draw the line.
Actually, come on, give me a break. I've done that a couple times.
You know, at no time in history, when you think about it, have the generation gap been so large on the social stuff, but pulling it together is kind of fun, and that's part of the beauty of this thing.
Do you have your kids on Facebook?
I do, both of them, and I follow them. We talk to each other. I see the pictures.
Now,
my daughter.
I followed your kids. Your kids were my friends first.
Of course, because
and I kept you updated on.
Oh, totally.
you're more friendly than I am. There you go. Sorry.
I'm more hip.
That's perfect. Lizzie, what did you see this week?
So, is anyone doing a Secret Santa this year? No. Well, I guess we didn't do one, but if you didn't do Secret Santa this year and you really want to, you can do it on Twitter with strangers. So Twitter's doing I think it's called Secret Santa's Gifts. Oh, the Great Twitter Secret Santa. So you basically fill out a form, say you want to participate, and they match you with another Twitter user in your network, and then you mail them the gift, and you choose your favorite color, your interests, what your favorite childhood toy was. And then you have to buy a gift to someone else, and there's like you set.
Is there a price limit? Yeah.
Yeah, you set it between the user, so they'll match you up. I think the deadline's tomorrow, so if you guys want to try it out, but yeah, you fill out a form, and then they set you up, and then and you have to mail them a gift.
Shake it, man.
Just kind of fun, right?
Are you trying it?
I don't know, I might.
One of us should do it.
Yeah, we should do it.
It was an experiment.
Experiment. That's pretty neat. I like that. Thanks, Lizzie.
You're welcome.
Big John, what did you see this week?
Well, you know what? We get criticized sometimes, and I know you always have your Facebook moment here on our SMZ. But I thought this is kind of quirky, and I'm just going to get the group to come out and comment on this. A woman in Toronto couldn't decide, poor thing, what she was going to call her new baby. So she put it out to Facebook. 2,600, no more than that, 5,000 people voted on what the name should be.
She has 5,000 people on her Facebook?
No. It was actually set up through a company where her friend worked called FabFind. And they actually facilitated it. And the winning name was Melina.
What was the second one? There was another one.
Yeah, the other one. Melina got 2,600 votes. And then there was Aria.
Aria.
But it's not from like Lion King or something?
No, that was Ariel.
Oh.
Ariel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's kind of hilarious with this? Like, I just thought to myself, okay, you know, social media and the whole, it's a fantastic platform and it's well used, but I'm just not sure. Like my mom, I think she had it the classic way. She just went to the Bible. She looked at the disciples and said, "You're going to be John. You're going to be Peter." And I think my sister would have been Luke if no, I'm just kidding. But it was, that was the way it was done, right?
I would have thought she would have gone down the route of the saints. Who are the saints?
Exactly.
Saint John.
Wow. Nice.
And then what's just the way we
there you go.
Maybe if you're born in Newfoundland.
Oh, careful, Connie.
Well,
It's kind of a cool story to tell your kid though. Like, oh, when you were a baby, I asked 5,000 people what to name you.
Yeah, and I would have
No,
not
but
like
she just gave them the choice of which one they like better.
Oh no, that's what she named the child.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
She said, "Do you like this name or this name better?" Do
No,
you like Melita?
There was a
Right.
lot of
There
names.
was a lot of
There was like
names.
20 names.
20 names, yeah.
A lot of names.
Well, my mom got my name off of Let's Make a Deal with Bob Barker. So
Hi there. Remember me?
how's that any different?
and that is very appropriate for you. And we won't tell you why, but we know why. So Leanne, what's your radar? What did you
Well,
say?
the little angel Miley Cyrus
An angel?
was
Was
caught
she?
smoking a bong. So anyway, they had the video on TMZ, went viral, but it was a legal substance. But it was still a hallucinogenic.
Was she in
or
Lebanon
something.
smoking? Or what
No.
was she about
Apparently
that?
you can buy it, I don't know, in the variety store or something, but it makes you hallucinate. And they have the video. She's like thinking the camera guy's her boyfriend or something. So, and she was mumbling and giggling and stuff like that. So I don't know, I think it's just starting to continue to tarnish her brand.
You can't smoke grass in school.
But it was her 18th birthday, so. Anyway, yeah, it's a natural herb known as salvia.
I think she's
I
doing
heard
that to
about
herself
that.
though, to try to make her reputation like seem like an older person now, so she's trying to step outside of the Miley Cyrus.
And her parents are in a
She doesn't
getting divorced right now too.
Yeah,
so maybe
but
she's
she's just trying to get like more mature roles, like in films and stuff. So people don't see
So
her.
she's smoking a bong?
She doesn't want to end up like Lindsay Lohan though. Like Lindsay Lohan lost all respect from
Well, I
doing
know,
drugs,
but I think
right?
that she's trying to just step outside of like the Miley Cyrus.
I think there's other ways to do that than smoking a bong, but that's just
I
me
know.
throwing that in there.
Well, when you make...
She likes the psychedelic
You know,
qualities.
when you go to the Betty Ford Clinic and you come out, that's kind of the rite of passage to kind of get you where you want to be in Hollywood.
But also it's a legal
Everybody's gotta go
substance.
through
It's
that.
like smoking a cigarette, right?
It's legal, yeah.
So she could have just smoked a cigarette, the same, like it's legal.
Well, that's my argument, is that, she could have been drinking, actually, maybe she's not old enough to drink there, I don't know. But
21?
21, so she
You
can't
can
drink.
smoke, you can stone, but
But
you
if it's
can't-
not illegal, then, but still, it's not good for, she's got this really angelic, brand,
She's a
so.
Disney girl. She
Yeah.
was a Disney girl.
And she's made a lot of money on that image, so I don't know why she'd want to change it, actually.
Who knows? Maybe it's her dad. Anyway,
He's that country dude, right?
he's that country dude.
Billy Ray Cyrus?
Ray Cyrus, he had a mullet forever. I think
What
he
was,
still
what was
does.
that song he did?
Achy breaky
Achy,
heart.
Achy, breaky heart.
Don't send me a postcard.
He might be singing that song now after seeing those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if he's getting a divorce, he's probably singing it.
There you go.
And to end on an achy breaky heart on this Friday, wintry afternoon, thanks for joining us on SMZ, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Lucy
Thanks, guys.
slept again.
Yes.
That was a very interesting
Very boring.